This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, we speak with two local men who spent most of their week in Cleveland at the Republican National Convention. Happy Friday, friends, and as always, thank you for watching. I'm Ken Kara. Let's get to our local information from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The Luzerne County Coroner and the Luzerne County District Attorney have ruled a county correctional officer's death homicide. According to their investigation, Timothy D. Gilliam Jr., an inmate at Luzerne County Prison, pulled correction officer Christopher Moles toward an elevator during an altercation. The elevator door was pushed back and both men fell down the shaft and were killed as a result of the fall. The release from the county coroner and DA says since Gilliam has died, no further investigation will be pursued, and the criminal investigation is now closed. The Republican National Convention ended last night with the party's 2016 presidential candidate Donald Trump taking the stage for a speech. One local congressman was with Trump and was with the Trump family in their box in Cleveland on Thursday night. This photo is from earlier in the week when United States Congressman Lou Barletta joined the Trump family at the convention. Barletta says he's built a relationship with the family and that's great for the entire state of Pennsylvania, especially if Trump gets elected. Here's what else Barletta had to say when I spoke with him yesterday on the phone.
The thing that I thought was the best about this convention has been how they've been highlighting his family, and how his family have been showing the human side of Donald Trump, talking about their dad and what kind of man he is and how much they love him. And it's so obvious and evident here, that the love between Donald Trump and his children is certainly an example of a different side of him that anybody's ever seen. Mike Pence last night, I thought, really summed it up when he said, you can't fake good kids. And, when you hear Eric speak or Donald Jr., and tonight we'll hear Ivanka, who I was just speaking to right before this interview here, it's just so obvious. These kids are very well grounded. They've had to work hard their whole life. Donald has made them work hard, and it's really given them character, and they're setting an example. And so I'm excited about it. I think the fact that people are getting to see a different side of Donald Trump is very important, because the side that everyone saw is not the real him. That was what he had to do to win the primary, but the real Donald Trump is starting to show through.
Barletta says his role, along with the fact that Trump's running mate Mike Pence spoke with Pennsylvania delegates on Thursday and that the Pennsylvania delegates had front row seats at the convention, proves how important the state is to Trump and how he's relying on the Keystone State to push him over the top. A lot of people from Pennsylvania were invited to a private event with Donald Trump this morning, including FYI political analyst and Pennsylvania delegate Rick Morelli. This first clip is video from this morning's speech by Trump. I spoke with Morelli over the phone this afternoon and asked him if he felt the Republican Party was unified after the convention.
I've learned many times how the media could blow things out of proportion. When the convention kicked off, they made it sound like there was chaos on the floor with the vote. There was no chaos. We knew there were some unbound delegates who wanted to change the rules, but we were not divided. Ted Cruz came out, and what I found out today from Donald Trump's speech was he changed one line of that speech, and Ted Cruz dug himself in a hole, which I'm actually happy he did, because I've never been a fan of Ted Cruz's. But it is not what he did at the convention did not divide the party. It actually brought the party together, and it just more or less took him out of the equation totally. And so the Republican Party is strong. But on top of it, it's growing because of people who are switching from Democrat to Republican. And as Donald Trump says, there is clearly a movement that's out there. I'm going to make a prediction right now. At the end of the day, this election is not going to be close. Donald Trump's going to win, and he's going to win big. I see the momentum that's out there.
Morelli has a ton of video and even more stories. We would like to share them with you, so stay tuned to SSPTV to hear more from him. West Hazelton police arrested a suspected drug dealer on Wednesday after a chase. Police had to use an electrical weapon and stun 19-year-old Carlos M. Liriano of West Hazelton twice when he fled after being spotted in the city of Hazelton. Liriano was asked to get on the ground by several officers before he took off. According to police, they purchased 50 bags of heroin from Liriano twice. Liriano is behind bars after being unable to pay $50,000 straight bail. 2 people are in custody after an armed robbery on Tuesday. State police at Hazelton say 21-year-old Samantha Ross Fisher of Sugarloaf Township used a knife to rob the Valero gas station on State Route 309 in Hazel Township. 30-year-old Jesus M. Martinez of Hazelton is accused of driving her away from the scene. Both are in jail after being unable to post $75,000 bail. A dog helped rescue workers in Hazel Township find an injured man. This is a picture of a dog whose barking helped the Hazel Township Fire Department find a man who was injured Thursday morning near Park Drive in the Humboldt Industrial Park. The man was in the woods with injuries, including a head wound. The incident happened around 2:15 a.m. on Thursday morning. While firefighters did use technology to get close to the man's location, the barking helped them, and then they found the dog, who led them directly to his owner. The man was flown to Lehigh Valley Hospital Cedar Crest and did talk with those on the scene, saying he went for a walk but only remembered a little bit of what happened. The Harwood Fire Company also helped in the search. After a pause, plans are moving forward for a health center in Hazel Township after Hazel Township supervisors gave the go-ahead this week. Coordinated Health plans on building a 42,000 square foot walk-in clinic and ambulatory surgery center at Humboldt Station, according to the Standard Speaker's Jim Dino. An attorney for Coordinated Health says business reasons put the project on hold last year, but now they are moving ahead and they plan to be seeing patients by May. Coordinated Health currently has a facility in the Churchill Mall, and they will close their doors there when the new location is up and running. Read Dino's article for more details on the healthcare center. I've been late to work a few days this week, so I'm running this story to tell my bosses why. Road work on Route 93 in Sugarloaf Township will last around 2 weeks. The work is from Airport Road in Hazel Township to Sugarloaf Avenue in Cunningham. I must say I'm looking forward to new roads, so it's all good, PennDOT. Paving should start today on the project, and crews will also be resurfacing another part of Route 93 near the Laurel Mall. Attention car lovers and lovers of fun. Hope you roll down your windows, turn up the radio, and take a trip down Route 61 to Pottsville for the 23rd annual Great Pottsville Cruise. Every year, SSPTV is at the Great Pottsville Cruise shooting a special show, and here is the host of that show and co-chairman of the event, Ed Hurst.
On Saturday, August 13th, is the 23rd annual Great Pottsville Cruise in downtown Pottsville. The cruise day starts at 9 a.m. with a cruise into Jerry's Classic Car Museum on 394 South Center Street in Pottsville. At 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., we will do a raffle run where you will get a map and go around to 30 area businesses in Pottsville and the surrounding area and get your map stamped to compete for prizes. From 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. is the Downtown Car Cruising Show, where we get over 500 cars every year of all different varieties, and it's a fun day in downtown Pottsville, enjoying the local merchants and businesses. We have from 6 o'clock, we will be giving away a Jeep Liberty to a Schuylkill County veteran. This will be the second year that we've given a Jeep away to a veteran. We have a band playing. David Mel's Blues Band will be playing from 5 to 8. At 7 o'clock, we will give out awards to the top 60 cars in the cruise. So it's a fun day in downtown Pottsville. Bring your car. It only costs $20 to register it for all events, and come join us and have a lot of fun.
I saw a DeLorean there one year and it was awesome. The food and entertainment, that's also great, and so is the event. It's sponsored by the Pottsville Lions Club, and they help out local charities with the money that they raise. For more information and for a link to our special highlight show from last year, go to thegreatpottsvillecruise.com. Coming up on FYI in sports, Ron Marchetti wraps up a busy summer week of local and national sports, and I'll have a little preview of our story on the Hazleton Area High School Sport Shooting Club. Up next, it's already beginning to look a lot like Funfest in downtown Hazleton. We'll start getting ready for the big event with the president of the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Summertime is celebration time. Why not let Sand Springs Country Club in Drums bring their delicious homemade food to your next celebration? With a variety of menus, they offer the perfect solution for your next event. Sand Springs offers off-site catering and delivery in addition to catering events at their various clubhouse venues. For details or to make arrangements to have your event catered, call Sand Springs at 570-788-5845 or go to sandspringsgolf.com.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
If you have a swimming pool this weekend, you are going to be a very popular person. Here's our local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 9 p.m. Partly cloudy, low of 69 degrees. Saturday, sunny and hot with a high near 89 on Saturday night. Partly cloudy, our low will be 62 degrees. Sunday is mostly sunny, will be in the upper 80s. Once again, Sunday night, partly cloudy, low of 68. Monday, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 9 a.m. A partly sunny day with a high in the mid-80s. And then on Monday night, same chance of showers and thunderstorms. Our low is 68. Tuesday, down to a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 9 a.m. Mostly sunny, high in the lower 80s. And then Tuesday night, mostly clear, low of 65 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
If you're driving through the downtown, you can't help but see the signs that Funfest is just around the corner. Mary Malone is the president of the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce, here to tell us all about the big Funfest celebration, September 10th and 11th in downtown Hazleton. Beautiful banners up already to let everybody know, and they're really nice.
Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, we really wanted to focus on the banners because they're new and different, and I'm glad that you noticed them. We have 4 different themes and colors to go along with those. And it's kind of like, I would say, the 4 pillars of Funfest, as it were. So one of them are the balloons. It's the American flag, the inflatable balloon that we had, and thanks to Service Electric, one of our premier sponsors for Funfest, we've had in its 38-year histories those Macy's Light Day balloons coming down Funfest, really a big part of the parade, which is very much central to it. We also have, again, another legacy group. The vendors and community organizations is what Funfest was set up to give them the chance to have the community come together. And the Quarterback Club is actually the vendor booth, and I'm sure if we've been doing Funfest 38 years, they've been here for 38 years. The other piece is one of the string bands, again, a hallmark to Funfest and the parade that happens on Sunday this year, Sunday, September the 11th. And then the final piece is, let's see, balloons, parade, music, vendors, and our car show that happens on Saturday, September 10th this year. And again, with the mix of great entertainment, a mix of both local and some acts that we bring in. So again, family fun and free is the hallmarks of Funfest. And those banners are, again, a signal to the community that it's not too far off.
Can't believe that it's not too far off. And you have a great theme this year. Remind everybody what it is.
That's right. This year, again, Lisa, we both know we work here in our community every day, and we come across lots of community superheroes, whether they're teachers, our police department who works so hard every day, the fire department, our local clergy, all of those folks. And so we'll be talking to you very soon about a special contest to recognize community superheroes. So the theme this year is community, emphasis on the unity superheroes that we'd like to recognize and thank.
Well, I think it's a great theme, great banners. We're all excited. I know we want summer to last a long time, but we always look forward to the big Funfest celebration in downtown Hazleton. Mary, come back again. Keep us up to date on what's happening.
Thanks so
and
much.
mark your calendar now so you're not disappointed. September 10th and 11th in downtown Hazleton.
Hello again. Here I have with me Betty and Wilma. Although we have a lot of dogs up for adoption right now, we have a few new kittens we'd like to show you, so we're going to show you two groups of kittens today. These two sisters, Betty and Wilma, are already spayed, current on all of their vaccines, including their feline distemper and rabies, and like all of our cats, they've already been tested for feline leukemia and FIV, and they've come up negative. Betty and Wilma are both very affectionate and playful kittens, and they seem to really enjoy each other's company. We don't mind if they're adopted together or separately, and also we believe that they would do well in a home that already has cats in it, seeing as how they have such a close affinity for each other. That's it for our first kittens. Let's have a look at the next. Now, while our last two kittens were both short hairs, Selena here is actually a domestic medium hair, and she'll need a little bit more grooming than that of her sister. We recommend her for somebody who has owned a Himalayan, Persian, or some other cat that has required some grooming in the past. Both cats seem in equal parts playful and affectionate. That's it for this week's Animals. We hope everybody enjoyed these kittens, and next week we'll have some dogs for you. If anybody's interested in adopting these or any of the other animals we have up for adoption, please come on down to the Hazleton Animal Shelter at 101 North Poplar Street.
That cat had no fear. He was climbing no matter what. Here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Pick 2, 86, pick 3, 283, pick 4, 8056, pick 5, 60442. We talk with yet another champion when we come back with the Sportscast.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Guess who I got to hang out with yesterday? No, not Donald Trump. I got to hang out with the 2016 Scholastic Clay Target Program National Trap Shooting Champions. There was no election for the Hazleton Area Sports Shooting Club, but there was an amazing shoot-off that saw the team hit 100% of their targets to beat a team from Iowa for the national championship. How well known is Hazleton when you get out there? Like I said, you guys have been there before, so do people know about it? How well known is Hazleton when you go there?
States, very well known. States we're very well known in the state competitions. As far as nationals go, I don't think they know us, but I don't think they know us to the point where we do in states. Now I think they do. I think we definitely made a statement. We definitely put Hazleton on the map this year, and I'm very proud to wear Hazleton on my shirt when I shoot.
I spoke with a number of other Cougars and their head coach about the title, and you can see our full story on Tuesday right here on FYI. You are looking at the FYI Standard Speakers scoreboard. The Rail Riders lost to Durham 8-4 and are at home tonight. And guess what? Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, will be in Music. Mr. Hazleton Sports is in our house right now. Here's Ron Marchetti.
Hazleton's Eric Shope was a huge part of the USA Dart team that has just won the World Championship in Korea. Hi, everybody, and happy birthday to my next to youngest granddaughter, Megan Smith, who turned 11 yesterday. You will be reading about Ed Shope very soon in our local newspaper. Not district, state, or national championship, but world title. And believe it or not, a world champion dart shooter shoots at the Hazleton Elks Club every Friday night during dart season. That story is coming. This story has happened. The Hazleton Area High School trap shooting team has claimed the National Trap Shooting Championship. They defeated the team from DeWitt, Iowa in a shoot-off. The national title trap shooting team of the USA from the Sports Shooting Club of Hazleton Area High School, Austin Mateo, Patrick Darrow, Brian Soroka, Paige Thomas, John Sawillish, and Tom Fusil. Kudos to the Hazleton Area trap shooting team and, of course, Ed Shope. National champions World champions, mother of God, it doesn't get any better. I don't think so. The Valley East Little League 12-year All-Stars won their Section 6 opener, but the boys lost their next 2 games after leading by 11 runs in their first loss and 5 in their final game. But the Anthracite 10-year-old All-Stars came from 5 runs back to an 8-7 to stay alive. What else? Phil Mickelson tied a record in the British Open golf tournament by scoring a 63 in the first round, just missing the all-time 62 when his 18-foot putt hung on the edge of the 18th hole. Then in the last three rounds, Henrik Stenson outdueled Mickelson to win his first major title, which happened in Throne, Scotland. It was the 11th time in Lefty's career that Mickelson finished runner-up. Back to local. Recent Hazelton area Cougar graduate and outstanding athlete Dante Biasi picked Penn State over the Chicago Cubs. He will be joining his older brother Sal in Nittany Valley. Dante is undergoing rehabilitation after Tommy John surgery, a tough decision for an 18-year-old to make a month and a half out of high school. Congrats to him and good luck to both Biasi boys. And speaking of pitchers, Steven Strasburg of the Washington Nationals became the first National League starting pitcher to open a season at 13-0 in over 100 years. But he lost yesterday to the Dodgers. He's 13-1. Hanley Ramirez of the Red Sox hit 3 home runs in 1 game this week. And on Wednesday night in the major leagues, 50 home runs were hit. Mercy. Got to go. Beat the Heat. See you Monday. Till then, be a good sport and stay loose.
Be happy, it's Friday, and go to Bottlenecks for half-price happy hour starting at 6 p.m. They have live music and half-price appetizers.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. One announcement for this evening. The MPB community players will be holding auditions for Some Enchanted Evening, the songs of Rodgers and Hammerstein, on Monday, July 25th at 7 p.m. at the Most Precious Blood Church Hall. Performers of all ages are welcome to join the company, and the show will be held September 30th and October 1st and 2nd at Catholic Social Services. For more information, please call 570-401-6679. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Beverly Ann Hyde of Hazelton. Memorial is Monday at 9:30 a.m. at the Our Lady of Grace Church. The Harmon Funeral Home is assisting the family. Dorothy Jean Sachs, formerly of West Hazelton. Service is Saturday at noon from the Lamar Christ Funeral Home. Friends may call Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon. Yolanda Kuchmarek, formerly of Hazelton. The Cropton Hughes Funeral Home assisted the family through its Hazel Chapel. Andrea L. Cervasio. Service is Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Partysville Playground. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Quinn M. McGowan of Hazelton. Viewing is Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Services will be held later in the evening. Marlene Patricia Roberts of McAdoo. Funeral is Saturday at 10:30 a.m. from the Stanley E. Anilowski Funeral Home. Friends may call Saturday from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Teresa Serafina of Hazel Township. Mass is Saturday at 10 a.m. in the Transfiguration Church. Friends may call Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. Joseph Gates, formerly of Whitehaven. Mass is Monday at 10 a.m. in the St. Patrick's Church. Friends may call Monday from 9 to 10 a.m. And Mark Friendy. Service is Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Robert Kotzer of Hazel Township. Robert, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Well, I hope to see you at Bark in the Park on Main Street in Cunningham tomorrow. Bring your puppy. If you don't have one, just come have a good time. Live music, food, and more from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Main Street in Cunningham out front of the Borough Building. Until next week, take it easy, everyone.